Managing smartphone apps. When you have a lot of apps on your phone, there are a few ways that you can manage them. Add an app here, add an app there, and your apps can quickly become cluttered on your smartphone. When this happens, you can move around or rearrange your apps to make them easier to find. You can rearrange apps on your smartphone by touching and holding any app. You will then drag and drop that app to anywhere on the page. You can even drag it to a different page by bringing it to the very far right or very far left of your phone screen. You'll notice on an iPhone that the apps will begin to shake and an X will appear in the corner of each of them when you hold down on the app. This lets you know that the app is ready to be moved. You won't see those shaking icons with Android, but it's the same process. You'll hold down the app with your finger and then drag it to your preferred location. Another important part of managing apps is understanding the settings and permissions that you're allowing that app to have. You can allow some apps to access various features on your phone, like your camera, contact list, or location. When you first install the app, it will typically ask permission to use certain features. You can either select to allow or deny that app to use those features on your phone at that time. You can always go back to the settings on your phone and change those permissions for an app if you accidentally selected allow, but you meant to select deny. For example, if you install a messenger app like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, it may ask for permission to modify or access your contacts. It does this to make it easy to connect with your friends on social media that are also in your contacts list. If you install an app like Uber or DoorDash, it may ask for permission to use your location. These types of apps need your location in order to work properly, so they know where to pick you up or drop off your dinner. But there are other examples of apps that would have no reason to ask your location to work properly, or it may not be necessary to have that feature always turned on. For example, if you have a retail app installed on your phone, they may ask to access your location to find nearby stores. But if you don't always need this feature for the app, you can customize how the app accesses your location. You may choose to never allow access, or require the app to ask you each time if you will allow it. Just think about how you'll use the app and make a selection that best suits your needs. Remember, you can always change this by going into your settings. If you're interested in learning more, we recommend watching a great video from gcflearnfree.org on understanding app permissions. You can access this video through the link in the description. The GCF Learn Free website is also linked on the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library resources page. The next part we want to talk about when managing your apps are updates. Just like your computer goes through regular updates, your phone also will need to update its applications. These updates are important for your apps to continue to function properly. Apps can be updated automatically or manually, one at a time. For an Android device, you can turn on automatic updates for apps so you don't have to manually update each app. You can do this by going to the Google Play Store. You'll tap Menu, then Settings, and then you'll tap Auto Update Apps. You will have to select whether you would like to use Wi-Fi or mobile data for the updates. If you choose Wi-Fi, then your apps will only update when you are connected to a Wi-Fi network. If you choose data, they will update as soon as the update is available. iPhone will automatically download updates by default. If you want to change that so the iPhone does not automatically download updates, you can do that by opening Settings, select iTunes and App Store, then tap Updates to toggle either green for on and gray for off. If you would like to keep automatic updates on, make sure it's toggled to green. The process to manually update apps for both Android and iPhone is very similar. You'll either go to the Google Play Store or App Store and tap on the Update button for the app that you would like to update. You can go through each app and select which ones you would like to update manually. You can also tap Update All to install all available updates from the App Store. Another important part of managing apps is deleting. If you downloaded an app that you no longer use or would like to remove one that was already pre-installed on your phone when you got it, there's a simple way to delete or uninstall your apps. For an Android device, you'll press and hold any app, then press Uninstall. Or in the Google Play Store, click on the app name, then click Uninstall on the app page. For an Apple device, this is a process that will be similar to rearranging your apps on your phone. You'll press and hold down on any app icon on your phone. The app icons will begin to shake, and the tiny X will appear in the left-hand corner. Then you'll just need to click that X to delete the app. You'll get a confirmation pop-up message that asks if you really want to delete the app, and then you'll click delete.